Welcome to the Drain My Lawn channel. I'm Nick, and this is our real life project review series where we take you along on real projects and show you what we would do. So here on this property we have like our the downspout extensions seem to be clogged up here at least. These would have been connected, so that one's backed up. We'll recommend replacing those. But this is, so based on the elevation, the water's actually going this way. You got some water pools right there, but actually this water goes this way. The lowest point is right here and it raises up, and that's probably caused by this tree over time has built its roots up over time, and these trees have like built this area up, so it's a little higher here, and so this is a low area. What we recommend, we'll put in a catch basin right here, make it the lowest point, so we'll put a catch basin a good couple inches lower than everything else, kind of shape everything towards it. One thing that'll help is taking out one of these bricks to allow water to go this direction, to flow into that direction. This will collect surface water. Taking this catch bait or this downspout, we could take that one, run it out here, connect it with the catch basin, run through here, and exit in this vicinity, but we'll connect this downspout as well. So we'll have all the water coming out to this spot. The reason we come out here is that it all goes off downhill really fast, really easily that way, and we're it's going to save money rather than running all the way down there. Along the edge here, the best way, for one, taking this irrigation away from the house, is it's not good to have it right next to the house anyways. If it leaks and everything, it's right next to it. Taking that out, building up with dirt, doing that, and putting maybe some landscape fabric or something, and then on some or just some mulch so it doesn't erode, and the water will just kind of sheet away and just keep on moving. That's how you can get water away from the house over here. So these two pipes, that pipe's probably from underneath the house. Not really sure. We can look at it and see if it's even useful, and just leave it alone otherwise. But this downspout comes in, it's super shallow, and they're exited right here. They're operational. You can see where water and shingle gravel right here is coming out. So they're operational, but we can make it nicer and put it deeper, so it's not gonna be a problem. And then do a pop-up. So a pop-up will just be a flat disc, and it'll pop up when it's ready, and otherwise it'll close down. But this right here is quite full, or has a lot of dirt in it, so we'll have to look at that. But we would combine them both. If they're both useful, we'll combine them both and have one pipe. So this spot, ground is built up over time, or concrete sunk, either way. We recommend a catch basin right here, probably a 1/2 inch below the grade, and then piping it out. Over here, we'd recommend piping it out to exit right here along with this downspout, and we just make sure they're both operating as properly, and they would just go up here behind the wall, which is what they already do, so I wouldn't be concerned. We're not directing any more water than would already have gone there. All right, so this is very wet in here, and it's definitely moist. It could be from the inside coming out, so it could be both of this all hitting here or sitting here. So we would take this downspout and that downspout and run them out underneath the sidewalk, or run them underneath the fence over here. We'd combine them together and then have one pop up, and so the water will go out, and make sure that it's just out of the area, so all that water is going to get out of the space that you want to use. It's like the side yard, building this up with some dirt and allowing this to slope off, putting some mulch here would be helpful as far as drainage goes. It's kind of indented here, and there's some landscape fabric here you can see. Maybe this was attempted at one point in the past. In addition to acute water, like watering grass and things like that, the moisture over here could be caused by that on the other side where that downspout was clogged, just pours out, as well as up in the front where that water pools in front of the house. That eventually goes into the ground and it'll migrate. This is the lowest point, and it migrates, and it would come out here naturally. So that could be if you notice this being wet for days after rain, even when it's really dry, and you haven't done any watering, that's very likely what it is. You're gonna have a new deck here, but one thing that will help, if your deck is really, is closed off and you're not really gonna see it, you could put plastic sheeting down. That might be after we're done or when all the drainage is done, but plastic sheeting laying down so the water will hit and just flow away. Rather than erode. But the good thing is, because you're on such a slope here, I'm not concerned at all about water going up against the house, unless it's like, just make sure that the ground is sloping away underneath from the house this way, and you'll be good. See here where the water has, like, where the deck, all the water pours in here and comes out. It just pours out the bottom here. So that would be something that the plastic sheeting would be good for, so it's not just eroding dirt. You just use, when we do it, 6 mil black plastic sheeting and put it underneath the deck, and that way it falls and it runs off of it rather than hitting all the dirt and rolling away. There's evidence of this downspout right here actually being blocked, because water would shoot out here and then it would start eroding, which it did here. So I assume that this is compromised. Anyways, we just like what we showed before, recommend replacing.
If the video was helpful, give us a like and subscribe. And if you'd like us to check out your project in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, call us at 704-489-3444 or go to drainmylawn.com and check us out there. Thanks for watching.